welcome to another episode. Today we have Shaili with us, and as a surprise, we have few more founders from IdeaBaaz show where we will be having a good conversation with Shaili about pre-IdeaBaaz and post-IdeaBaaz situation. So we have a couple of more founders, Shaili, with us today. Thank you for extending your support beyond the show as well.
No, always, and I think I'm so excited about everyone here because we've got different kinds of sectors covered from eco and environment friendly to SpaceFields and outer space ideas and of course the digital engine, the TimBuckDo is. So great to be here. Tell us what's been happening. How has the IdeaBaaz journey been, and also tell us what SpaceFields has been up to.
Yes. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So hi everyone. I'm Sudarshan. I'm one of the co-founder in SpaceFields. So in SpaceFields, we are dealing with solid propulsion systems. We make propellants basically for rockets and missiles for defense. And post IdeaBaaz, I would say we have been getting a lot luckier because right now we are talking with a few military services to get some contracts. And meanwhile, we are also expanding into Andhra Pradesh for setting up our factory. So yeah, Ronak, you can.
So you're setting up a new factory, Ronak, huh?
Yeah. We are setting up a new factory. So I am Ronak Agarwal. I am CEO of SpaceFields. So we are setting up in Anandpur. Basically, we are in talks with government. So after IdeaBaaz, things went well. It's going well, and people are knowing us. So it's helping us also that we don't have to introduce them. They are knowing us because of this IdeaBaaz.
So all our viewers who don't know what IdeaBaaz, didn't see your episode on IdeaBaaz, you guys are doing rocket fuel.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, correct.
So, I just want to know what it is. What does this fuel look like?
So it look like a candle-like structure. When you will see, it will look normal, but when it blows, it can blow a rocket or it can blow a state also.
Yeah, it propels.
It goes from one place to another, and it can give a lot of damage to the enemies.
But what is, you are doing solid fuel.
Correct.
And rockets and fuel have existed for a while.
Yeah.
Sure.
For the benefit of our viewers right now, what is the nature of the fuel you're doing?
So it's in solid form only. So fuel are of three types. So solid, liquid, and hybrid. We are basically into solid fuel only.
And what is your fuel? Why is your fuel important for so much investment and excitement? I really want people to know that they are doing a really impact-driven effort when it comes to rocket engine fuel. Tell us.
Right. So, solid propulsion has been there for past, I think, 40, 50 years.
Exactly.
And people, specifically defense, has been using it for a very long time. And the benefit of solid propulsion is that it has more shelf life. Like you can store it ready to fire anytime. But liquid and hybrid, you have to prep some things. Like you have to get the oxidizer ready, the fuel ready. They have to be stored at cryogenic condition. There is a lot of cost that goes into infrastructure. As compared to solid propulsion. So our solid propulsion as SpaceFields, what we are doing is we are bringing new kind of solid propellants which are much more ISP. So ISP is basically you can compare mileage of a car, thrust per unit gram of propellant. So that is what means.
So they propel much more.
Yep.
Yes, it can carry more payload. It can go to more range. Like the range extension can also happen. So these are few of the USPs we can say.
Nice.
So I am Dr. Seema Singh, founder of Dostbin solution, and we have scaled up our production. As I had posted before, we have also got into our new version of machine in the market, which is getting launched in February. And with the demands, whatever has come, so many pre-bookings, so many calls as 1st February came when you are delivering. So I'm asking little time, new production, new machine, it takes little time.
Yeah.
So, and many big builders have tied up with us.
That's great.
All the bungalows which are coming in Bangalore outskirts, they are already paid full amount and putting a lot of pressure that I have to deliver.
Pressure is good.
Yeah.
What is who said this? Billie Jean said this. Pressure is privilege.
Yeah, but it takes time to take that pressure because being a manufacturer of a new product which is not there in market, it takes a lot. Every part of the machine is new, having to get a trusted vendor to get a proper supply chain to give everything in time to the assembler and then dispatching the product. Hell lot of
It's
things.
going to be tough few years, but the good thing is now you're funded.
Yeah.
And the spotlight from IdeaBaaz clearly has counted its numbers for you.
I have got so many calls. Various age people will call. I have seen your episode 10 times. I really love what you are doing. They may be 65, 75-year-old. I feel so privileged to listen to those words when they say that I have been doing and I have seen your machine, the demo, what is there on YouTube. I can see how you have taken detail of each process of the thing.
Yeah.
You have really worked hard. When they say this, because they saw the episode, because it is on YouTube, they repeat and see. And that love, affection, what I get, I can't express how it feels.
Love, affection, and money.
Yes.
Money, I don't know, it will come later as I fulfill all the orders.
Yeah. So I think, Dr. Seema, one of the big things for you will be in this year 2026 is to actually step up. How do you fulfill when bigger number of orders come?
Yeah.
Because today they've gone up a certain number, but the nature of your business, which is creating these self-sustaining dustbins that turn wet waste into compost, there is going to be consistent demand. I mean, I said this on the IdeaBaaz show. I am such a believer of this because these are simple solutions to big Indian problems just keeping clean your environment, your homes, and it's the job of real estate companies to hire buy from you. So I think you'll have to spend a lot of time on manufacturing capability. What are you doing there?
See, basically now we have one manufacturing partner who has capacity of doing a certain number of machines per month. But I have already got connected or contacted with many other people who want to take end-to-end manufacturing of my machine.
Yes.
So as number increase, I will onboard them also.
Yes.
So that is the idea. Once and already I have people who are supplying the parts. They have capacity to increase the number.
So this is classic chicken and egg for founders, right? Whether you increase capacity before or you get the demand before. I want to ask you guys as well. I mean, I'll come to you in a second, Maitri, but how are you managing your demand supply? Here, the government has to give you a tender.
Yeah.
So in that sense, you are obviously supplying after the demand has come.
So the demand is from the start only.
Continues.
And it is being continuous, and present situation is throughout the world they are having fight, they are having wars.
Yeah.
So government is much more promoting for the indigenous things.
Yeah.
And all the things, all the weapons which were coming from outside, most of them were imported, are now being indigenized.
Yes.
So there is a
The offset policy has allowed for a large number of
correct. So there is a huge boost of the indigenous thing which is going on from the government. So we are also surprised when the people from the government are coming to us and asking for this particular thing. Ki what you can do is please help us, because we are sort of some things and it is not getting from the OEM. Can you please develop us?
So governments are calling you? Which governments have reached out?
So all the tri-services like Army, Navy, Air Force, all the three are mostly Navy. They are very much into innovation and all. So they are reaching us. They are giving us development projects.
Very good.
Going out of their whatever they can. They are going out of that and they are giving us projects. So it's basically a right place, right time situation where we can be into this sector, and there are more players who will be keen to see us and can come to this sector, because there is huge demand and supply is very limited for this.
In fact, India's defense sector is really expanding, and as a child of a military person, I have seen so much excitement on the small to medium enterprise side that want to both experiment and innovate.
Yeah.
Right. And you're right. The government's objective is now to see how do you improve India's own capacity in defense. Self-reliance.
Correct.
Because I think on global geopolitical level, whoever controls fuel controls the power.
Yes.
The power shifts.
We are seeing that happen in the United States. So what's happening with TimBuckDo, Maitri?
TimBuckDo, is, I mean, it's a very nice problem that we are facing, that students are reaching out middle of the night that we're not getting, like enough of jobs, because our student acquisition skyrocketed the day.
After
I mean, I
IdeaBaaz.
think, IdeaBaaz, because we were part of the first episode and ours was the first pitch. I think the whole marketing played into the first episode, and thanks to all the titans, you spoke so good about us. So the kind of downloads that we hit that day and post that, it's not that only on the episode that we saw the uptick, but we are able to sustain the momentum. I think we were also well prepared for our marketing, how after that. So IdeaBaaz has been great. So the student acquisition earlier was around about 8-9 rupees. Today we are at 3.5 rupees. So
Yeah.
I think we will furthermore momentum will be hopefully sustained, and then we will optimize that.
But I think more than acquisition, what you said, that there is a massive appetite
Yes.
for jobs.
Yes.
So how are you multiplying the recruiter side?
So what IdeaBaaz did was a cultural breakthrough. So think for us, like I said, student acquisition was not a big a issue back then as well. But what happened post IdeaBaaz was we were able to convince employers that students are serious about gigs. They are not here to just time pass, because one, TimBuckDo is also not into internship space, right? We are into gig. So when we told employers that there is a defined ROI, because internship is mostly a knowledge transfer, but gig part-time jobs are mostly ROI driven. It can be for your customers. So we have very larger brands, which I don't think so we should take name on.
Sure.
They have reached out for specific. So this brand wants customer support only from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So that's about a real big use case that we are able to create. They're able to recruit about 2,000, 2,500 students from a single company. That's the number of positions we are able to create. But the cultural breakthrough is what we achieved. So we no more hard sell ourselves to employers saying students are the best, you should give them a chance. That has reduced. We were also official manpower partner with Bangalore Tech Summit and a couple of such big events. We've tied up.
that.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was there.
see?
Yeah, she was there. We keep crossing paths. We also signed up with ITPO. So all the events at Pragati Maidan will now start hiring students throughout the year
Very good.
for all their events and post-event, pre-event. So the cultural breakthrough is what for us was a
And
big.
now our finance minister is talking about the creator
Yes.
economy. So that's good.
I was so happy. Even the gig has been now the main part of the discussion, right? Thanks to Zomato and then the Dipender Goyal for sparking that. But one thing, Shaili, I want all your help in telling people that gig is not just delivery, right? The whole conversation is the moment you say they think it's delivery. executive.
Yeah. I think perhaps Dipinder Goyal's comments and of course what Zomato has done for delivery folks has narrowed down the definition of gig. But I think across the world there's still a lot more. I think there's smart ways of thinking. You're actually getting smart work done.
Correct.
Because you have concentrated hours, concentrated focus on what you need, and the delivery and outcomes are very measurable.
And hyperlocal, that's.
And hyperlocal, that's right. So, one of the things about coming to Bangalore is an opportunity to catch up with you all. Where are you stuck? Where do you need help? And I think those are important questions when I come out and talk. Because numbers you'll send me on a paper anyway.
MIS will follow every month.
So tell me.
Actually, when we see government is trying to do a lot for solid waste management.
Yeah.
Recently, just January month, one article is coming in Indian Express and all other places that from 1st April 2026, the waste management, the solid waste management rules are getting stricter.
Yeah.
And they have to take care of their waste at source.
Yes, I said this on the show when we invested in you.
So the rules, the policies have come before also.
Yes.
But the problem is execution.
Yeah.
We did not had any proper way of executing. You can't enforce our citizen to do composting at home when you don't teach them in school, they don't know.
Yeah.
So even if somebody tries to do composting without a technological machine like Dostbin, it is really difficult. So now I feel when policy is there, we can execute it. If we have a right kind of partnership, we have right kind of executors, we can surely do this. So the policies have come several times. I really look forward that Dostbin can help them execute it correctly this time at least.
Yeah. And if
if
you
it is
go to associations that work in this space,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
But
Are they enough?
No, they are not enough. And again, they will be doing several things. And because when you are trying to do it at source, it requires the person to adopt it themselves also. Policy can be enforced, but you need acceptance from the user.
What's your alma mater saying about this? You did this at IISc?
No, it is the prototyping and all was done well with us only. Of course, funding was from IIT Madras, IIM Bangalore,
Yes.
Startup Karnataka, everybody has funded.
Yeah.
But prototyping and all is done in-house, and with my manufacturing partner in Pune, we
Yeah.
have done that way. So all our users who are using it, they are happy with it, but we have to see that how others are getting exposed to it and start using it, and see that it is not that difficult. They have
Yeah.
to start using it.
That's true. So you have two big things on your plate now. One is to quickly increase manufacturing capacity. And the other is, as you do that, you, unfortunately, the challenge of creating good stuff and innovation is that you also have to talk about it.
That's
Right.
what. Because this is something which has to be actually executed at source. So the person using the machine should get confidence that yes, this is so easily getting converted, wet waste is getting converted to compost, which is sellable, which is so simple, in 2 weeks you are getting it.
You all need to dial the media a little bit.
Yeah, for me it is very much required because I think for them it is something which real people in that I called already to them, you are doing rocket science. I told that, but mine is not that rocket science. It is simple technological based machine which anybody can use.
I know. It's amazing. Like what I said, oh, this is no rocket science. And this is rocket science. I think both compliments. But honestly, as somebody who's actually really read up on both your businesses and even yours, I think one of the things that you desperately need is to talk about that product in far more meatier ways. And I think now that you guys are funded, what you need to do is invest in folks that you can take from the gig economy who will deliver these spunkier ways. I mean, imagine this plant, and if you could tell a story about it, it's like take Dostbin and tell me stories after stories after stories, so that every person who's watching it at least tell somebody else, whether it's their parents or their dad's office or their aunt's restaurant, that get Dostbin. Right? And honestly, SpaceFields and rocket fuel sounds and is sexier than we like to believe it is. I'm not thinking about just big machineries. I mean, like these days, as it is, people are tired of people talking about businesses that don't exist, and you have one where you can show rockets. So don't undermine the buzz you can create through smaller efforts, even on social media.
I think storytelling for fields like this is very critical than I think ours, I feel, because anyway it's not that sexier for them like you said, but storytelling can make it really interesting.
I mean, the kind of work that we do requires a lot of physical work.
Yeah.
We have to move a lot.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to do it. Trust me.
I'm
just
hire
saying,
from us.
get the right folks,
Yeah.
right? I mean, clearly, of course, I'd like all of you to work with each other, so you can fuel each other's balance sheets too. But in the interest of happier P&Ls and more voice share to what you're doing, because none of you are doing something that's not been done before.
Right.
Therefore, it becomes even more important that you are doing it in a country which needs you right now.
Correct.
We have a large population that's going to be out of jobs or is kind of struggling for jobs. We have a ecological transformation required to survive a country with so many people. So you're doing waste management and you're doing fuel, because we refuse to leave our national security to the rest of the world.
Correct.
Much to our desire, we want to fix it, but we can't be so dependent on some of the countries from Russia to Israel to the United States, certainly France for aircraft. So I think the question to ask yourself is that you don't have to do this. I'm not asking you to start being the face of your reels. I'm just saying go out there and find ways to talk about it. Do you aggressively go and speak at forums?
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, in LinkedIn we are very active. And
Defense forums?
Defense forums, there are some like media partners who do post about us regularly.
IdeaBaaz and others.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
So those who already do is not where your focus is needed.
Yeah.
Whether you don't get enough mind share, voice share is there. When is the next Aero India? Happens in this city.
Yeah, next
Most
year.
likely.
Next
27.
year,
Next
right?
year, yes.
We're exactly a year from
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Just power up something in Aero India. You've got to be visible.
Definitely.
And you know, I think it doesn't take too much money or attention to figure out.
We have been exhibiting
nice.
in Aero India since two
That's
times.
amazing, right? Now you need to exhibit how you've gone mainstream in terms of voice
Correct.
share.
Yeah.
They'll start seeing, and then you'll say, okay, tag SpaceFields.
Yeah.
What do you love about what's happening, you know, when it comes to, what's your interest in
Yeah.
India's rocket economy? I mean, that's what you're creating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if we can inspire one people also
Yeah.
through us, then it will be a great job.
I would tell you, you don't need to inspire anybody. There's a lot of inspiration in the work you guys are doing. You need to inform.
Yeah.
Right.
That is
Alright.
very right.
In all your cases, what is the gap? Not inspiration. For that, there's a lot of other people. What you need to tell us is what do you do and how does it change your life, and through your life of one citizen, you change the nation's ability to deliver better.
Correct.
You start talking about that and seriously, people will be like, I don't need to be inspired. Look at these people.
Yeah.
They've got an answer to my problem.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So we need to get to that very, very fast. I know
Nice.
there's a lot to digest. Within 3 months of being on IdeaBaaz or whatever, sooner, in your cases, even more recently.
Yeah.
But power on. 2026 is the year. So give me
Yes.
two lines of what your big objectives for this year are.
We want to spin the story.
Great.
We want to. All these years, we were giving more supply. Like for an employer, there were choices. Like multiple students were available for single role. This year is going to be a flip year for us, where we will give students more options to apply for. That's where the story of TimBuckDo, the community, the students. So think TimBuckDo, think student, or think student, think TimBuckDo is the year this year. So
Very
we want
nice.
to flip the story that side. Yeah, that's 2026 vision, and we want to launch our IPs. We took it from you as part of the queue. When we hold the community, I think we better have
Yes.
some IPs
We
and
need to.
monetize.
Yeah.
So ideas like two big plans are flip the story, make student first, what we've been visionizing for a longer time now, and to create some of the IPs and put that, flag out there saying we are the industry first in this space.
Very nice. That's great.
Yeah.
So, as I want as many people to use and see to it that how they can earn money from their waste.
Yeah.
Because I am into compost supply chain, as the output of compost should also go back to Mother Earth.
Yeah.
So compost supply chain is what I want to establish and make people believe that their waste need not go landfill, it will go back to earth through compost supply chain provided by Dostbin. So I want to make people believe, and with that belief let them turn their wet waste to wealth at their place, whether it is household, whether it is apartment, whether it is a community, whether it is a government office, whether it is a restaurant, anything. So they have to believe, they have to contribute to the soil health,
Yeah.
which is very much important to each one of us, because we are eating that
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Let it be less chemical and more food.
Nice.
Up till now, we have been getting calls from the services for reverse engineering the foreign articles. So right now, our goal is to create something that we can call our own Indian products that will be widely used among the military, among the services. That is one. I think second will be the factory.
Yeah.
So the mass production
like,
setup.
Like we told ki we will be setting up our factory. So we'll start it by 3-4 months or maybe 6 months. And it will take around 1.5 years. So maybe by end of 27, we will be ready with the factory. And one more thing to add, ki we want to get more orders, more bigger orders from defense.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 or 15 crores of orders, so that it can give us some bread and butter for the balance sheet also.
Yeah.
to sow something. So that is one the immediate thing which is
So
required.
state governments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The decisions are faster there and smaller orders because that's what you need right now.
No, but everything is central government only.
On the defense
Yeah.
side,
Yes.
every single order will come from there.
defense only.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that is.
So we'll be
that
seeing
is-
you more in Delhi.
Yeah, I was in Delhi last week only.
So Apurva, our third co-founder, frequently travels Delhi,
Yeah.
maybe 3-4 times a month. So
Good.
yeah.
That's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels there's a lot to do over a period of time for organizations that have very, very large objectives on
Right.
fuel, but it's what's going to be transformational suddenly, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, Shaili, what's your 2026 plan?
Oh, that's such a good question. I think I'd like to keep the hunt on IdeaBaaz. I can't give you all the stories because IdeaBaaz season 2 is announced, and you should go and apply, and also, of course, watch out for where and what I'm investing. But yeah, I'm also a founder, as you know, which is why I love being on IdeaBaaz. A person who knows what it is to find new ideas and turn them into businesses. So I'm excited about building Gayatri, and yeah, sooner or later you'll hear a big investment in our company as well. Excited!
Cool. This is what it looks like when you speak to entrepreneur and an investor. I mean, such an insightful. I mean, it was just not a rosy conversation about pre-post IdeaBaaz. Yeah,
it's not going to be rosy with me all the time.
Yes,
okay?
yes, yes. That's the perk of having journalism background with founder, being an investor. Oh my God, I am sure each one in this table will agree with me that
we are taught very earlier on to listen.
Nice.
So we do that.
Nice. Thank you so much for joining us at TimBuckDo HQ today and have this conversation. We look forward to learn from you more.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.